Bmore Flea is a flea market that highlights local small craft vendors, curators, vintage lovers, unique small businesses. Why did I create Bmore Flea? I selfishly found myself driving to other places to visit the kind of markets that I liked. I was going to Pennsylvania, Virginia, as far as Massachusetts, and I realized that there was just so many great creatives here in Baltimore, and it really inspired me to start a market here and create an event and an opportunity for local small businesses to shine and for the creative people in Baltimore to shine.
My name's Sam. This is my business, Spoiled Rotten Vintage. I've been in business for almost 9 years now, and I sell a variety of eras, mostly 80s, 90s, and Y2K, pop culture, and alternative fashion. I think nowadays, modern clothes are just so low in quality and fast fashion, falls apart after not too many uses. So I think the appeal is the longevity of vintage and the fact that it's made way better, and also the fact that it's way more unique. There's a lot more kind of unique touches that probably took time to design, and now everything is so sped up that things are just a lot more simplified design-wise.
My name's Keenan Holmes. I've been selling vintage events for 23 years, so this piece means a lot to me. I was prepared to outbid all the museums that wanted it. It's coming home to me. It means a lot to my family because they're involved in the civil rights activities. My great uncle was the first black man in Mississippi State, and so this black history and vintage, when they clash together, it means a lot to me because this is from 66 to 69.
So my name's AJ Finnemore. I run Picking Vintage. I've been selling clothing now about 10 years. A lot of the stuff comes from estate sales, flea markets, thrift stores. Of course, there's cleanup people that do clean outs. When someone passes away, they clean out the house. That's another way I get a lot of my clothes, through them. Really, however I can. If I can find it in a dumpster, I'll take it. If I can find it on the side of the street, I'll take it. I'll look anywhere I can. Anywhere there's clothes to be found, I'll look for them. I think the big appeal for vintage clothing is mostly that, when you go out, you're not going to see someone in the same thing you're wearing. You go out and you can see someone for everything that has the same H&M shirt on. You know what I mean? But you come here and you purchase a piece of clothing, you're not going to see anyone else wearing it. It gives you a sense of personality, like it's your first impression of someone is their clothing.
I like vintage clothing because it's sustainable, and I feel like a lot of my fashion, I tend to lean more towards like older styles of fashion. So I feel like I just get like older trends from vintage clothing.
I think mostly it's just the fact that it's timeless. I mean, I think for me personally, like hunting for it is very fun, and finding unique things that not many people have is really cool, and I think that appeals to other people as well. But I think the timelessness of it is more so the appeal.
This place I went to high school. It was a girls' school, secretarial school. You learn shorthand, typing, and everything. And I hadn't been back here for 35 years. So then they said it was the ministry now. And I was a little puzzled to come inside because the confessional's right there, the altar's right here, everything, the pulpit. But I came in and I was happy that nothing was destroyed. Everything looks great in here. And this is our vintage area here. This is what we do. We love it.
So obviously, I think something that's always remained constant is the old stuff. The really old stuff, like the 40s, 50s stuff, that stuff's always going to be great because that's when clothing was made just to serve a purpose. I think in the more recent years, a lot of people have gotten into the 2000 stuff again because that's what a lot of these people grew up with. The 2000 stuff has gotten really popular and started to demand a lot of money, which is cool. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this 10 years and seen a lot of ups and downs with the way fashion has worked, but I think a constant will always be the old stuff because it's the hardest to find, and honestly, it was made the best.
Oh, why does vintage interest me? So many reasons. Takes me back to my childhood, takes me back to old sports memories, and buying shirts and clothing of my favorite team, my favorite rapper. It's an era that's gone. And I guess people who love vintage, it's an emotional tie, and they want to capture that.